right, thank you very much. So today again, I want to do another update of our trading. And I'm so glad, of course, that you've been following. And very, very specifically today, I really want to dwell along many things, especially because of the events that happened during the week that impacted on our trading. And one of the things that I'm really excited about this particular trading strategy that I have is that it's able to respond to challenges that happen in the trading floor. As some of you may know what happens to new traders. This week, in fact, I came across two things that I think I'll share with you briefly. One is a small clip that I think I'll just post it somewhere here, and you'll have a look at it, and then we come back and follow it up. But it basically describes the expectations of a new trader when you come into forex trading. Some of you, when I talk about the journey that I'm going through, and especially how I'm able to get into the market and make income, you're wondering, so what is the deal? What should I do? And most of you even are asking within the WhatsApp group, please explain exactly what do we need to do. And sometimes it's very difficult to explain to somebody who has not tested or tried forex trading. So probably I would encourage each one of you, if you are really interested in getting into this particular space of trading, there are no shortcuts. All right, you have to go through the whole hog of how to get around yourself into a place now where you can be able to predictably make predictable incomes in the forex market. All right, and everybody has different journeys. All right, so your journey may not be like mine, and so on and so forth. They are normally very unique to each and every individual. So before I actually maybe do any one of these, I just want to probably take us through the numbers of the week and just explain a few of the challenges that we went through during the week and be able to do that. So without much ado, let's jump right into the numbers again as given by my FX book. And so I just want to take us through there. So these are the numbers again. Not much. Most of you already know what we normally look at on these particular numbers. You can see the absolute gain is at 175.48. All right. And that's the gain. The absolute gain is at 153.42. All right, and those are very good numbers. By the way, why I like talking about this is because these are powerfully encouraging numbers. Now, of course, because of the events that happened this particular week, and if you look at this particular chart, you see this slight move down here that we considered. We actually considered a loss on that particular day. Let me just go, but before I do that, so I'll just mention, so this is what impacted on the daily average return that we normally get. I say that this number will improve, and it will. But yes, because of that particular impact that we had this particular week, this has come down slightly to 0.57. Still, 0.57 is a very good number to attain on a daily basis. And this is an average that is given over a period of more than 5 months. All right. Again, the monthly is at 18.48, still very good. The maximum drawdown that we have ever had, it has not exceeded this particular number of 22.55, which we happened to get it, I think, in the month of March or April, somewhere around there. All right, so I just wanted to mention this. Again, these are the numbers that were at the end of, close to the end of Friday's trading. And on Friday, we actually achieved 1% on that particular day. And since we had suffered 5% loss in the week on Wednesday, we actually were able to recover all the percentage until we were actually positive for the week. And that is extremely impressive. Now, that is something that I really, and that's why I wanted these numbers to remain here before I do a refresh so that you actually can appreciate how this particular system works. And that's why I am very confident when I actually talk to us and tell us this is a good system. And if you would like to own it, yes, there is a pathway to how you can be able to own it. Again, The details are in the description of this particular video, or reach me out whichever way that you can reach me, either through my socials, my number, and many ways that you can actually be able to reach me, and I can show you how to be able to get this such a particular system that can be able to more or less give you some comfort in terms of how you can be able to achieve. Again, one of the things that I normally really encourage people to have is to own this particular system and run it yourself. All right. But yes, if you don't have the time and the knowledge on how to be able to run it, copy my trading, this particular trading style, and you can actually copy it right here. You can see there is the copy button here. All right, that you can just copy this particular strategy and so on. So I just wanted to mention those particular numbers. Again, the equity that we closed on Friday is quite encouraging at 99. That means we are hardly running any risk getting into the weekend. This is actually the risk that we are running. These again are the numbers that you can actually be able to see. So you can see January 12 and all this. I don't want to repeat these numbers, but I just want to mention that right now, as of the 22nd of June, our numbers are at 10.63%. And given that we still have a complete 1 week and a day, hopefully we might achieve another maybe 5% on this. So probably we will hit 15% this month, which is again very impressive. Already 10% for a month is good for enough for me, given the way that I trade and so on and so forth. Again, these are the mix of the currencies that we are trading, and you can see how these particular currencies are performing. Again, I'm so impressed about this new pair that we introduced, euro against Canadian dollar, and it's doing very well. According as far as the contribution that it has given into the trading, it has contributed 19% of part of this 10% that we've made this month. 19% is from euro card. Of course, pound against dollar, as much as it's the one that caused the loss that we made, it still is a formidable pair to trade. Of course, Swiss franc against Japanese yen is also doing impressively very well. So those are some of the numbers. Those are the numbers that I just want to bring to our attention. Let me just refresh this and see whether it will. So if I put here change, you can actually see this is the loss that we made. All right, you can see it's registering there 3.58% that we conceded this particular week, or rather manually. If I had not done the manual intervention, I would not have lost this. But I'm glad that I actually did the manual intervention to manage my risks, right, and so on and so forth. But if I had left it according to how the system was working, I wouldn't have actually incurred this loss. The same applies to actually what happened at the beginning of May, which is actually this particular entry here, which again 3% we lost it. But over and above all that, we still have our numbers intact in terms of actually how we are moving forward and so on and so forth. So these are some of the things that I just wanted to highlight and to mention to you, that it makes a lot of sense to be able to know what you are doing and what the system is doing. Again, it's very important that whatever system that you are using to trade, you fully understand how it works and how it engages the market, and how you can be able to intervene if you at all would like to intervene. Now, before I end this particular session, as I mentioned, apart from the other clip that I actually gave, and I'll actually put it at the end of this particular video. So please watch until the end, then you will get exactly what I meant by the fact that if you're a new trader, some of these things are bound to happen. So I just want to refresh this quickly and show you exactly how the system is as at a close of business. So these are the refreshed numbers, right? Let me just get back here so that you can see. All right, so these are the refreshed numbers that you can see right here. Let me just get that. So you can see the month we are at 10.63. Again, the week is yet to happen and the day is yet to happen. So we are at 169% for the year. But in terms of the absolute gain that I've made out of the money that I've deposited variously on different times, we are at 153.42, and the gain is at 176.48. All right. So if I had put all the money at the beginning of this, we would be at that particular spot. So thank you very much. I think I would like to, before I end this, let me bring very quickly a particular article that I actually found, which is very interesting. Let me get that, this one here. This particular article, I found this article speaks directly. All right. So again, I'll send it in the group, the link to this particular article. It is why I can't be successful in trading. All right. And I think it is very, very powerful, gives a lot of insights into the psychology behind trading and what goes on within this particular trading space. So let me just take us through quickly how this thing works. All right, let me see whether we are right there. Okay, so here it is. So again, why I can't do that? So it has actually summarized into a few points. And one of them is accept that anyone can enter into this business. Again, it's very easy to get into the Forex business, but I really, really liked most of these points here. So if you have time, you can slow this particular video and actually read each and every one of these particular points. I like the number 9. It says that whatever personal demons you have will show up in trading. You have to find a way to get past those demons that you have. Anyone is unique here. All right. I found that very interesting about trading. Again, number 12 here, there is no holy grail. All right. What works on Monday fails on Tuesday. It's about accepting it. It's coin flip. But if you win $2 and lose $1 and do that 1,000 times, you will make lots of money. Actually, this speaks about how to manage risk. So the way how to trade, please keep it that way, but never move your stop loss. In fact, it talked about that in one of these points here, that do not have a mental stop loss. Please have here, number 13, have a hard stop always. And actually, that's what saved me on at the beginning, midweek on Wednesday. It's this particular number 13 that I reached a place where I said, no, I don't want to see any more loss beyond what I already have. All right. Otherwise, you will keep on moving and adjusting your stop loss. And within a short time, you realize you're going to lose a huge part of your portfolio. So that's a very powerful point that you probably may want to really incorporate into part of your trading. Again, one of the things that is very key to trading is that it's a probability game. And you need to be able to know what are the odds in your favor. And that's what we normally refer to as what is your edge, all right, in trading. Trading isn't gambling, all right? Learn the difference, all right? In fact, I normally say trading is actually worse than gambling, all right? If you know gambling is a bad thing to do, now trading is worse than that. So you need to know the difference and you need to be able to know how to manage this. So these points are very, very powerful. All right. I like how this guy summarized all this. So let me just come back here and just say that I'm really grateful. So thank you very much for those who are following me. I will be releasing more trainings on how we can be able to succeed in this space of Forex trading and make an income. All right. It is available for each one of us to be able to get what you are looking to be able to get. So thank you very much. Let me wish you a great week and let's meet in the next video that I'll be releasing shortly. So please kindly subscribe and share this video to as many people. That will help me. Probably that's the only gift probably that you can give me is to like, subscribe, and share this particular video. So thank you very much. God bless you. Have a great week. Thank you.